All right, so in the ongoing COVID-19 coverage, and this unfortunately talks about their sweet Jamaica, my home country. Yeah, at this point we're over 7,000. So the government went from doing a good, competent job in the beginning, and then unfortunately, due to various factors, we're basically spiraling out of control. Like we're not as bad as America or Brazil or some of these places, but yeah, we went from doing grade A safety procedures to basically E minus at this point. Yeah, we're not doing good, but here's where this recording that's pretty much going to reflect the bad mindset of Jamaicans when it comes to this epidemic. So, not afraid of COVID. Jamaicans no longer rushing to make wills. Back in April, when Jamaica had fewer COVID-19 cases, fewer deaths, and no community spread, David Clark, an attorney at law, was imploring Jamaicans to get their wills in order. All right. Clark even placed an advertisement in the print media. Many persons terrified what the virus could bring took his advice. However, that rush has died down. Yeah, I mean, people were using common sense when it was so bad. No, things are really bad. Yeah, we decided to go against the grain. Yeah, how you like that? Quote to quote, it's gone back to normal. Nobody not flooding or anything like that. I guess by now people are taking another outlook on COVID-19 as they're not so scared as they were before. This was the feeling I get, as Clark told the Star. In April, COVID-19 claimed more than 87,000 lives across the world. Four of them are occurring in Jamaica. Today, more than 1 million persons have died from the virus, 120 from Jamaica. Quote to quote, COVID was scarier before, but not now. People are dying, but the scare's not there like before. People don't seem as scared as before. You're right. Yeah, yeah. Despite the fact that the numbers have gone up. Yeah, that logic makes no damn sense. People don't seem as scared as before. Even me myself, I have a different view of it now, he said. Dr. Alverston Wright Bailey, who recently projected as many as 17,000 Jamaicans could die from COVID-19, is taken back by a lack of concern. Quote unquote, the primary challenge I have as a public health specialist is the level of ignorance that exists as far as COVID-19 is concerned. A lot of persons aren't taking it seriously. Younger persons aren't taking it seriously because they have fewer complications but are taking it home to their parents, he told the Star. Quote unquote, this stems from the message that has been promulgated by various influencers and community leaders, sometimes even doctors. This stems from the fact that they're using data that most patients really don't understand. So basically, despite the fact that the numbers have skyrocketed, unfortunately, a bigger epidemic, which is chronic stupidity, has taken hold of a lot of Jamaicans. And again, I say it's the fact that we had a good handle on it before, but now it's basically spinning out of control like a wild bull. Is a wild bull at a rodeo that just basically throws off any cowboy who's hapless enough to be on that wild beast's back. And you know how those rodeo scenarios usually ends for those cowboys. They're basically a trip to intensive care. And so Jamaican is basically like this. Like we had a control on this while the rodeo started out, and then now that the bull is getting more to control, we're getting thrown back and forth. And this is what I don't like. This attitude is not helping me. Jamaicans, as numbers are growing up, everyone should be more double concerned. But again, we're going against the grain, and this is what's helping to go have numbers go up. And unfortunately, we have not peaked yet. I don't know when we're going to peak, but it's get up. I hope it doesn't get to a point where is almost you can't even step outside your house because anybody could get it. But unfortunately, too many of my countrymen, we suffer from the lack of common sense, and this is where it's gotten us. And yeah, ranging from the government being selfish and stupid enough to hold elections during this epidemic, but also the fact that, let's be fair, a lot of people on the general level didn't take this seriously, refused to take this seriously, and we're paying the price. Yeah, and it's like you think that we'd learn from what was happening in America, Brazil, or even over in Europe, especially England, where Boris Johnson or Trump light is basically in denial about how things are out of control in the same country, despite the fact that this guy himself got COVID-19 earlier this year. But yeah, I say this to say that Or attitude toward nonchalant attitude towards a deadly viral epidemic like this is what's causing things to go to control. And this is why I'm doing this recording, to let people know that the less you take it seriously, the more it's going to go to control. So that's all I have to say. So this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Gusson Farron, Miles Productions, and Real Thoughts of Miles. Okay.